Time for Discussion, Volume 13. Casual versus Hardcore in Video Game Industry. I want to talk to you people out there about casual gamers. That would be number one. Number two would be hardcore gamers, and come up with a conclusion, how we could solve it, and say what we learned today, ladies and gentlemen, and so on. Without further ado, let's get the ball rolling. Casual gamers are the bane of the current gaming industry. They prefer to play games on their inferior console than on a superior PC. They are fans only sports and racing games. Is anything with a fantasy sci-fi setting is nerdy to them. To them, gaming isn't a hobby, but it's just something you do for fun. So games should never be complicated, because that would require thinking on their part. It wouldn't be fun for them, and it harms the development and evolution of the industry as a whole, because heartless publishers like EA, Ubisoft, and Sega will use their influence to crush new and innovative ideas and push forward titles which will sell faster to the unwashed masses. So there's more. There's more. And here's are the dumb ones. People who judge games by their plot or graphics are casual gamers, as opposed to true gamers who would play a game then watch it. I'm at urbandictionary.com. You'll find some interesting things in there. So I just disagree with some of the things that these people write. I feel that casual gamers look down on hardcore gamers and say, oh, the only time they get in trouble with the law is the hardcore gamers. You don't see us casual gamers getting in trouble and such and such. That's not true. There are casual gamers getting in trouble with the law, but if you do, it might be small. I don't know, that 17-year-old kid in Ohio where his parents took away Halo 3, bet you for a good reason, and he went ballistic, got a gun, pulled the trigger, put his mother in the grave. His father's still alive. You know the story. I posted a link up there during my Various Thoughts video a couple months ago. I look at the Nintendo Wii. That's where people have completely bashed the most, because it's aiming towards, family friendly, like elderly, the soccer moms, the beyond oversensitive parents and mothers, and in the whole 10 yards, I think that casual gamers are not, I repeat, are not ruining the video game industry. I like to see evidence. Okay, sure, the casual games, the 65% of it on Nintendo Wii is getting, scoring 50 out of 100 or worse. But that's on the video game developers. I mean, I don't remember the casual gamers putting a gun to their head and say, hey, make casual games or else, that's on the developers and publishers. If they want to do that, hey, go for it. You'll get some casual gamers out there to play your game, but hardcore gamers ain't going to be happy. They're going to be throwing stones at you. And sometimes I feel that casual gamers do act like elitist. Looking down on hardcore gamers and the things I just said earlier. And I think it's unfair. And that needs to be shut down immediately. Now, I'm done with the casual gamers. What is hardcore gamer? I'm going to get to hardcore game. Any game in which successful completion or demonstration of skills requires a significant investment of both time and effort on the part of the player. I'm talking about games like Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong Country, Ninja Gaiden, Shinobi, and all that good stuff. I mean, those games were really hard to beat. I mean, Contra, oh wow, don't get me started on that one. Afterburner, shh. You're talking about hardcore games? Those are the names I just listed. Those are hardcore. Now, what is hardcore gamer? Someone who plays video games as a primary hobby. They tend to spend large amounts of time playing games, often in excess of 2 or 3 hours a day. Hardcore gamers tend to care less about graphics than casual gamers. While some specialize in a single genre, they typically have fairly diverse taste in games, frequently playing in a wide variety of games from different genres. They'll often seek out obscene and older games based on word of mouth, positive critical reception. Hardcore gamers put good gameplay above all else. It don't mind if a good game has poor graphics, sound, characters, and plot. Stereotypical hardcore gamer is out of shape, has poor hygiene. They spend a lot of their disposable income on video games, consoles, or PC upgrades. A large percent of their free time either playing video games or discussing them online or off. They wear either black clothing or t-shirts with geeky pop culture references, often to video games. Their social skills may be subpar, and they may be less likely than others in their age to have friends, jobs, or boyfriend, girlfriend. Some of these stereotypes are negative, and they certainly don't apply to all hardcore gamers, but there's a fair amount of truth to them. So, I feel that hardcore gamers get a lot of flack for the things I just read. Hardcore gamers to me is when you buy a game that you like, you put your time and effort into it. Like, let's say Dead Space. I'm renting the game right now. I'm putting my time and effort because I really want to beat this game. Or Ninja Gaiden 2, one of my favorites. I want to put my time and effort. I want to beat that boss because he's been kicking my behind more than 30 times. That's a hardcore gamer. I mean, everything else is just wishy-washy bullshit all the way. Okay? I mean, when I hear, hardcore games, I'm hearing all this nonsense like first-person shooters, third-person shooters, like Grand Theft Auto, Halo, Gears of War, Resistance, Killzone. No. Or Street Fighter, whatever. No. Hardcore games where you put, like I said, you put your time and effort into games that you like. Feel like you want to beat that game. You want to challenge yourself. That's hardcore game to me. That's what a hardcore gamer is. That's what hardcore games are supposed to be. Shoot, I might even do a video on, do I think games are becoming too easy these days? Well, that's another video for another time. So, ladies and gentlemen, what did we learn today? Casual gamers are good for the video game industry, but sometimes they get some flack by hardcore gamers, and they do act like elitists sometimes as well. That needs to be shut down. Hardcore gamers get tons of flack for bad reasons, like, oh, they're out of shape, they're ugly, they have no life, they don't have a job, they're not in a relationship. All that nonsense BS, it's ridiculous. I feel that we need to worry more about games are supposed to be fun instead of getting into this piss fight over, if casual gamers are destroying the video game industry or hardcore gamers are bringing it down or being nothing more than little brats. You know what I'm saying? And with that, this discussion is over. Let me hear your thoughts, comment, video responses is always welcome.